Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to round 9 of my Titans career mode, as we're taking on the Canberra Raiders, who are actually in 4th spot. We're in 2nd. With a couple of losses, we've consolidated 2nd spot with Cowboys, I think, actually coming 1st, so fairly standing. Cowboys have a very strong side, and I think they're only 2 points clear. They've lost 1 or 2 games as well, so nothing too flash. And I'm just having a look at the halfback for the Raiders there, so there's a reason for that, and it is Mitchell Cornish. So I just wanted to double check. You'll see in a bit, but we start the game off pretty strongly. Nice opening set, but I try a bomb here, and the wind must be a howler because that goes nowhere. But we do get the bat back, and it was a bit of fancy play. Pretty poor kick in the end, but it might have come off on another day. But right here, the Raiders going to shift it to that man Cornish, and Cornish, just a monster, absolutely destroys us. And then Caesar Wanger finds himself in the middle of the field. Bo Falloon can't quite catch him, and he just shrugs off Josh Hoffman right there. Dave Taylor, get him away. James Roberts, you too. Josh Hoffman, headbutt you as well. I mean, like this is ridiculous. This is the second set of the game, and bloody Mitchell Cornish fucking wrecks us. The tackling is a lot to do with timing, but my God, I just can't believe, I think my tackling is pretty decent in this game, but that was ridiculous. I don't even know. But right there, the Raiders try a bomb, and they get the bat back as well. This sort of bat back game right here. And it was a bit dangerous, but luckily we put them into touch, as we find a bit of room off the scrum, and Hoffman, great pace to get through the first line there. Brought down, but a good run nonetheless. Maybe if we and that is something right there. So I put Hoffman back to fullback for Roberts. I'm just gonna mix that around a bit because it's hard to, I like having Roberts in the centers. It obviously is good having him at fullback for the kick returns, but spreading it out wide is definitely a plus when you have Roberts in the centers. And also generally in defense, Hoffman's better. So I'll mix it around. To try out new things. Before tackle here, we need a hit back, and we do a pretty good job. Dave Taylor, once again finding room, but couldn't quite get the ball to Roberts there, who would have had some open room. And we try another bomb, and we go for the bat back, get it back to him, but the Raiders are all over there, so it wasn't too dangerous. And right here, just a quick bit of passing onto Mead, surely, but no, I think it's Jack One there. Does a great job to cut across and defend. And we're going to put up the bomb again. And you can see just how strong the wind is. We put that almost in the distance for the dead ball line, but it landed perfectly for us. Once again, just good scramble by the Raiders. But right here, I think that was Hoffman with the absolutely beautiful offload to Roberts, who just gets it to Mead and cuts back on the inside. And that is going to be the first try of our game to level the game. But what an offload. It wasn't a great pass to Hoffman. It would have broken down there, but just a amazing offload that kept the play going. And we get our first try with a nice backline movement. And that is something the Titans definitely do a lot in this career mode for us. Just edge players are something else there. Got amazing speed, and off that kickoff, we're going to do a bit of razzle dazzle. Out to Roberts with a bit of pace, gets it back to Sharma backing up, onto David Mood, who backs up as well. And Caesar Wanger, I think it is coming strong, and probably would have caught David Mead, so we have to flick it back to Roberts, and just everyone kept alive, everyone backed up, and that is a play of the week right there. That was when I got that try, I was pretty happy with that one. It was just a lot of good backing up. Off the kickoffs, you can usually find a fair bit of ground if you spread it out wide. So I usually try to do that. But it was just one of those ones where everyone was supporting, everyone was backing up, and it worked out pretty well for us. So all of a sudden we've hit the lead, and Caesar, with confidence sky high, gets the kick. Even against the wind, it was a great kick. So it looks like we're going to go into halftime 12-6 in front. And the Raiders trying to throw it around, throw off really silly pass. We picked that off, so we do have a chance actually to increase the lead as we spread it out wide to our go-to side, honestly. And right there, they called it a knock on. I thought it was a bit unlucky. And before anyone gets at me for throwing loose offloads, I mean, that was just before halftime. I think you can forgive me as Ryan James comes up with a big hit to finish the half. And so second half's underway. And right there, that kick, I don't even know what happened. He just completely shanked it. It went to about 5 meters. And we do pick up the penalty as well. So things are looking good for us to break our losing streak. And it's obviously not good. But hopefully we can get on the front foot, get a bit of momentum going into the middle of the season. As a beautiful offload there to Sharma, and honestly, I probably should have kept going with Sharma. He could have made the gap, but I passed it, and the play pretty much ended. But yeah, the good thing about this half is that we're with the win, so pretty much every set we had in this half was like starting on our 50-meter line because their kicks were going nowhere, and we're getting a good kick return every time. And right here, all I had to do, cut out pass, and we score, but I hit the wrong man. And once again, right there, I thought it was going to be a definite try, but for some reason, LG wasn't running onto the ball. And Scissor Wagon did a good job to rush up on the outside defender, so I couldn't really pass it, and then I decided to kick too late. As the Raiders, their first real attacking play of the game comes pretty late, and it's through an intercept. So I was honestly, I was a bit worried at this point because we had like all the ball the second half, but I couldn't get across the line. The Raiders scramble, their goal line defense was actually pretty good there. We were making so much ground, but we couldn't just finish the pass. And I was thinking for all money that they were gonna get a late try and put this into golden point and just ruin my day. But hopefully we can hold them out. As last tackle, put up a bomb, and that's a pretty decent bomb. And right here, I don't even know. I remember this happening, and I thought it came off the Raiders dude, but looking at replay, obviously Hoffman has bat that dead. And you might say that's it's a safe option, but I definitely didn't mean it. And right there, the Raiders almost straight through, but I think it was Dave Taylor copped a deflection, and just thankfully we were able to dive on the ball. And that's pretty much going to be game, set, and matches. You know, we try to throw it away with some silly offloads, but it's not going to happen, hopefully. As we look to, spread it wide. And that should have been intercepted. It should have been a runaway try to Austin, but thankfully the intercepts don't happen in this game. And we do use the win to our advantage here. Big kick from Caesar. Get it out, and I can see myself screwing it up with a silly offload, so better be safe. Get the win. The Raiders have pretty much one play, and they're gonna spread it wide, and they have a bit of room with Blake Austin out here, who does have a bit of pace, but thankfully he doesn't get the offload away. And once again, Josh Hoffman coming up with a big try-saving tackle. James Roberts gets man of the match. Hoffman and Roberts were dead even, but a great game. A good win, good solid win, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.